Test, 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 test. 1, 2. I hope things are working now. At the very least, my model seems to be holding stable, so it might have literally just been my VTube Studio having files that needed to be revalidated after all this time. Which, I mean, I'm not dropping any frames. I'm holding stable. I'm at 30 FPS. I turned from 60 to 30 FPS, so I'm maybe hoping that that can fix a little bit of the problems. I don't know. I don't exactly know, but this is looking okay. At least right from my end. You know what? I'm just going to tweet about it, and I'm going to hope for the best. Let me take a picture. I'll retweet the stream. And once again, we are just going to keep going on. I'm going to try to have a good night with this. Oh gods, the stuff is through the roof tonight. Page 3, I think the files are fixed, and so is my model. Send tweet. Finally! We get to play the game, everybody. Thank you for all your patience. Everybody, it's with me. My model froze as soon as I said that. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I want to know, universe. Like, have I done something to spite the gods? Oh no, it's just lagging. Because of course it is. Well, it finally caught up. Gods, okay. Well, we're just gonna keep trying, everybody. Alright, sending tweets. Sending everything. I am just gonna play, and I'm not gonna look at my model. Hope for the best. Maybe that's the bad juju I'm calling upon right now, really. Hello, owner of the Izakaya. I saw in the newspaper that you needed help. You tell me more? Okay, so one of my husband's acquaintances is coming to visit us in the coming days. My husband told me that his friend is a sommelier. Fortunately, I'm not a drinker myself, so I don't know what to give him when he comes. You asked the right person. I'm quite experienced with all kinds of alcohol. That's great. However, if the alcohol content is way too high and they get drunk halfway through, let's just say I want to avoid that at all costs. Medium alcohol content, great for hosting important guests. I have an idea. Sparrow sake? I mean, I already have some. Have they already tried this drink I brought last time? Did they like it? Although I'm not an expert when it comes to alcohol, I do believe they enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Hey, take 2 steel didgeridoo. What? What? Whatever. That's great. That's also this kind of drink in my Izakaya. You and your husband are also welcome there at any time. I got quaint coins, which we'll see the use of soon enough. For now, let's see what I could even buy right now. I have no money. No money! Nope. I literally am broke enough. I don't want to buy more Mio. I already have enough Mio. I could buy some Sanjetsuri though. I can't buy all the Sanjetsuri. Fudge. I can buy 3. Purchase. Is it finally working now? Dang. I don't know what's going on with it. I seriously don't know what's going on with it. Shouldn't reveal VTube stuff on stream. But like, it bounces between fine and lagging. Real bad. Like, I don't know why. I just checked my settings, and guess what? I'm doing fine right now. Lag is in, 20 ms at the very most. Updates, flowing pretty fine. I see I have the Broad VTube syndrome as well. Like, are other people experiencing this at the moment, or is it just me? Because I'm getting super frustrated at this. Now, I did test my webcam, so it does work. So if I get annoyed at this specifically, so like here. If I turn on my webcam in favor of my phone, right now. I have no clue. This is frustrating. I'm a 3D VTuber? Yeah, but that still does take a webcam at times, doesn't it? Alright, if I go over and I select my I'm not kidding when I say this, $8 Amazon webcam, which is facing forwards. Ta-da! It's tracking my face. Hello. It's not tracking me winking. Now it is. I have to take my glasses off for that. And the mouth, which I'm kind of like doing a pod face at all times if I do if I'm doing an $8 webcam. Plus, of course, since I didn't buy the DLC, because I already bought the $30 back when VTube Studio came out on my phone, a Charlie Chan's just gonna fly by to the side there. This does not feel good for me. I feel super stuffed. I'm going to turn it off now. It doesn't feel good to me. And I don't want to shell out money for a webcam. I barely have enough money as is. So I'm just gonna keep using my phone, of course. But the fact is, like, it's still, like, these lag spikes are annoying me, and it's killing my vibe. It's very much so killing my vibe, and I don't get it. I don't get why it's going well. I think webcam's function works well under 30. Yeah, but at the very, like, I just had this webcam just for, I already bought this webcam 2 years ago when I had to do all my Zoom classes and whatever crap for school. Because I had to have one at least, you know? So because of that, like, what more can I say? Whatever. Fact is, I'm still alive to an extent here, so we are going to work with this. How is everybody doing? I haven't had a chance to ask how everybody's doing because I've been stressing so much. It's Wednesday. It is February the 22nd, I believe, if I remember correctly. So because of that, we are almost in February after this week, just about. So we'll just see how things go. I already talked with Miss Haida about it. Well, actually, it's been more than a few weeks, so maybe I shouldn't skip everybody's dialogue. I'm sure it's fine for that. We're streaming a different one to invest in something that's not super cheap. Yeah, and my iPhone works with VTube Studio. It's always worked in the past. I've never had any problems, except for, like, you know, Monday and today. And it's lagging again. What is going on? Maybe I just need to, like, uninstall, reinstall VTube Studio on my phone. Because the fact that it's freezing up every, once at least every minute or so, from what we're seeing here, that's not a good look. They just did revalidate the files on Steam. It's the iPhone having the issue? No, it's my Wi-Fi, definitely. Okay, wait, what? This isn't gonna dox me, because the server IP is hidden. But if I go to just chatting... and I open up the settings, you can see right here, my server settings. Like, it's fine, but, like, I took a screenshot of it earlier on Twitter, to where the lag spikes up from, like, 20, you can see it's spiking up to, like, 100 every now and then or so, but then it would just also bug out to where it just goes, oh, you're getting 2 updates a second, and your lag is at, like, 1,000 ms. And I don't know why. Like, yeah, it kind of bumbles every now and then or so, but, like, I don't know why it's been spiking that bad recently. It's confusing, and the fact now that it's doing just fine when I'm showing it means that the universe knows and is conspiring against me. But the fact that it's seen me try to document this, and it just doesn't want to show. I hate it here. Going back to video gaming. But didn't check my tweet. I didn't check my tweet, Aoi, and you'll see that it just kind of dies sometimes. I skipped Kaisen's thought. You know what? Whatever. I got some coins, though, which I could talk to Renosuke about. I don't have anything. Oh, wait, no. I could spend. But that's gonna take the coins, and also need 5,000 to get better stuff. It's frozen again! What? My V2 tracking, it's frozen again! Okay, well, no, never mind. It slowed down. What is going on? I am so... Whatever. We keep playing. I'm a super fan of Agatha Christie. If you can find anything, and I mean anything from her, please give it to me. I'll give you something worth your time. Do I have anything for this? 3 signed washies? No, I do not. You wanna know why? That's because I don't think I've had Miss Akyu actually visit my stand yet. Hey, guess what? It's frozen. Can I document it this time? Well, would you look at that? 0 updates per second. Hey, and then it just catches up. It just catches up like that. Like, what's going on here? What's going on? I don't know. It's frustrating. Whatever. No use trying over spilled milk. It is actually taking an hour and 10 minutes of my time, and I am getting so frustrated by this that I just need to forget it. Let's just enjoy our Mystia's Izakaya, right? So what can I cut around the human village? Not much, apparently so. Can I invite Miss Akyu yet? No, we aren't tying that friendship. Alright. Well, it's no matter. We'll have the human village pumping and bustling after we do a few good days here, anyway. Did I talk to Miss Kane yet? Kane-sensei, hello? Hello? What's the matter? Last time I taught, now my students were waving a strange-looking feather. Now that I see it, is that the feather from your wing? Those were your students all along? Please tell them to stop picking my feathers in the future. At this rate, I'll be a featherless chicken. I am so sorry. I will scold them immediately. Human village, everybody. We love to see the humans screwing around with poor Mystia. Now, the main thing is that usually in base game, Human Village here, it would just be Human Village and Yokai Trail. But since I had the DLC, we also have 2 extra places to visit. The Forest of Magic and the Yokai Mountain. Since we're already here, I will go ahead and travel to the Forest of Magic. And we'll get to see a few more locales. So if we go around, we will get to meet a few notable figures. Now, of course, if you think of the Forest of Magic when it comes to Touhou, there's going to be a few key characters that come to mind. Now, first and foremost, we have a few gathering spots that are similar to the Human Village. We can get radises, we can get some ginkgo nuts here, for instance, as well. If we travel up here, we'll meet one Marissa at her own abode. Hey, VTube Studio, can you work? I said I just wouldn't stress about you, but come on! Whatever. Whatever. Oh, no, that's just my phone turning off now. I said I wouldn't stress. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot. Oh, okay. So I know the issue this time. My internet is starting to cut out, and VTube Studio doesn't like it when I'm on LTE only. So that's why it froze that time. I may or may not be playing a questionable horror visual novel. What exactly would that be then, Rakia? Because that didn't mean all. Do you know how little that narrows it down? Whatever. This tree's flowers have a really special color. Hirasame Marissa. Mystia, what are you doing at my house? Huh? Miss Marissa? Ah, you must be here for a commission, right? Commission? Yep. To come all the way here, it must be urgent business, right? So I love Marissa's sprite in this game, it's so cute. My Kurasame Magic Shop is home to all kinds of things. Whatever you need, I'll take care of it. That's not it. I'm just here to browse. Even if you're just browsing since you're here, why don't you just commission me? What to commission? Alright. Since you're the first customer of the day, I'll give you a discount. Doesn't look like you get many customers. Don't look down on me. I got a big deal some time ago. Got. Wow, that's impressive. What was it? It was a super amazing deal that only a great magician like me could have done. How big was it? Well, probably as big as a star. Star? That doesn't sound very big. I guess I just jinxed myself. Huh? It was nothing. Well, it looks like we won't be open for today. I guess my efforts were in vain. Sorry? Whatever. Since I don't have anything to do, I'll go play with Reimu. Take care? You're not gonna leave? It's still early. I don't usually come here, so I'd like to take a little stroll. The forest isn't a place for a stroll lately. What's been going on lately? Well, I'm not sure. I think the forest just hasn't been peaceful lately. What? That's weird. Anyway, if you have nothing else to do, don't just come hang out here. It's not a safe place. Really? I think it's a nice place. There's so many resources around here, and I was thinking of opening an Izakaya here. Huh? I don't think it's impossible. Huh? No, please don't open a shop here. The forest has a lot of resources that will greatly reduce the cost of opening an Izakaya. That's the opposite of what you were saying earlier. You're quick to change your mind. Look, if you open a shop in the forest, then I'll be able to treat myself every day, and Marissa has a huge budget. Women are hot, that's all I'll say. You playing DDLC? Smile? I remember that Miss Marissa is quite a good cook as well, right? That's why I can't help it. I'm sure it's better to eat food without having to do the work. Especially after a night of doing magical experiments. I'm always hungry and tired by then, and that I can't get excited about cooking myself. I just have to go so far to get a midnight snack. I didn't expect that you'd want to open a shop in the forest. I welcome you with my broom. Thanks, but it's just an idea. I don't have any concrete plans yet. Huh? You can't just disappoint me like this twice in a row now, can you? This isn't something that can be decided immediately. Things like deciding the site and construction cost all need money and time. Those are small things. I have a way to open shops at the lowest cost. What's your solution? There's an urbanist magician living in the forest who can manipulate dolls to work for her. If you can talk her into helping, you'll be able to save a lot of the work. Urbanist? She's been experimenting with the Goliath doll project for the past few years and recently made a giant doll. Sounds like something very precious. Will she really agree to it that easily? So, I have no idea what that novel is then, if that's the name of it. I've been friends with her for a long time, so I'll ask her. She'd do a favor for me, so I'll take care of it. Thank you for helping. Look, I brought someone along. Hello. Are you the yokai who runs the Izakaya? Didn't expect it to be a weakling or a night sparrow. Something strange happening. Huh? Something strange? It's alright, we're still with you. Haven't you caused enough trouble already? You're always doing things impulsively. And when you get into trouble, someone else has to clean up. On second thought, it's probably best not to get involved. Proprietus, you best not listen to her either. Hey, don't say that. We're here already, so let's just hear what she has to say. Miss Marissa, didn't you say you two had a deep friendship? Why do I feel... Okay, leave it to me. Never mind. How did you come up with the idea of opening an izakaya in the forest? Silly, I just mentioned it casually. It was Miss Marissa who tried the best to make it come true. What are you thinking of doing now? You got it all wrong. I was just hoping to have a relaxing meal from time to time. It would help to clear my fatigue whenever I feel tired and hungry after a long day of experiments. You just want to make some money and disappear. You don't really want to eat. That's not it. Probably haven't even tasted Mystia's cooking. You may look like a bird brain, but she's a pretty good cook. Why is bird brain a derogatory term? I'm not like you. I can just use magic to sustain myself even if I don't eat or drink. Remember everybody, magician is the name of a race in Touhou. Magicians are anybody from humans who have become magicians to natural born ones who basically have renounced food or water. That way they don't ever have to eat. Or rather, technically, it's two spells. It's renounce, I think it's renounce food and water, which is, yeah, you don't have to eat, drink, or like sleep or whatever, and then renounce worms. So basically you're giving up your mortal body, so you're kind of like, you're not bound to your body. You know, I say bound to your body, but like, you're not immortal necessarily, but basically, yeah, you're giving, I gave up my humanity, Jojo! But you still eat and sleep like a human. Don't act tough, it's not like I don't know. Good, now bring out those large dolls you made to help. Magic is the result of countless experiments. Don't be so hesitant to give up such rare opportunity for practice. There's some truth to what you said. Well, wait, you started this. Why is it only me that's helping? You have to take responsibility too, right? Alright, I'll handle the building materials. Huh? I can't believe that you're actually using the materials that you picked up. Hey, Mystia, you got the shop built at no cost. Must be nice. Thank you very much. Okay, after all that's said and done, I'll agree to help you guys. Hopefully I'll get some good experimental data. Thank you, Miss Alice. Although the materials are readily available, it'll take some effort, maybe a day or two. Thank you for the hard work. I'll wait patiently. And with that, this is how our DLC starts. Being able to open up at another location. Yokai Mountain also exists, but I will save that for another time as we have this locale to go around to. Recently, I saw a giant snake yokai, saw a live yokai frog and started sleeping on the spot. Next day, a lot of mushrooms showed up there. Don't know what that's supposed to be a reference to or so. Miss Marissa, is it really true that your Kurosame magic shop accepts any and all requests? Of course, as long as it's related to magic. It doesn't matter if it's divination, finding lost pets, housekeeping, or solving incidents. I can do them all. Pretty sure only divination has something to do with magic. Everything else has nothing to do with it. It doesn't matter if the content of the request has nothing to do with magic. I'll complete the request with magic anyway, does it? Oh. So, do you have anything you need my help with? Can I really ask anything? That's right, anything. Okay, well, you see, there are a lot of mushrooms here in the Forest of Magic. However, I have no idea which are edible and which are poisonous. This will take quite a while to explain. Are there any tips or tricks? Something like all dark-colored mushrooms are poisonous? Oh, slimy and rotting mushrooms are most likely poisonous. And if you see signs of buds eating it, that mushroom usually isn't poisonous. Right, that's what I want to know. Tell me more. There are a lot of sayings like that circulating around. Unfortunately, most of them are unreliable. Some edible mushrooms are indistinguishable from their poisonous counterparts, so you can't always tell them apart just based on looks. The best tip is to avoid touching any mushrooms you can't identify. Okay. Well, I can't tell you just how easy it is to identify. I can't tell you how to easily identify edible mushrooms. I'm guessing that you want to know this because you want to use them as ingredients, right? Of course! There are so many mushrooms here at the Forest of Magic. But if I ever served poisonous mushrooms, my career as a proprietress would be over. as the proprietress would be over. Simple. I can pick mushrooms with you. I can guarantee your mushrooms will be safe and edible. Great, let's get going right away. What's the rush? Of course, it's quite big, you know. Let's start working after we both have a full stomach. Good idea. I'm kinda hungry as well. However, all I have is some leftover mushrooms. You get some meat for me and I'll show you a simple recipe. On it! Hey, pork? Just pork. Why, Marissa, that's pretty cheap. Not that I'm complaining, I'll gladly take a free request being done, basically. You know? Sorry. At the Oh, shoot. I skipped the dialogue. That's a very simple home recipe. Simple yet delicious. Just a moment, it won't take long. And it's done. Hurry, we still have to pick mushrooms afterwards. I'm digging in. May not be a bad idea to introduce this recipe to my Izakaya. Pork mushroom stir fry. Hey, and then Marissa will probably want to try it out. Oh, yokai, I see. What did you see? See your destiny. Soon, very soon, you will. What? What will happen to me? As you pay 9,999 yen, I can tell you about your future. It's so expensive! Of course, Marissa is of course, you know, Durotagonist of Touhou series altogether, basically. It's a puppeteer living in the forest. Kinda creepy. If I go around, we have a few more notable figures. That is a big tree, isn't it? 3 fairies used to live there. It used to be even bigger. They talked about the 3 fairies of light and how Reimu adopted them. If we go over here, we'll find out. We'll find out. Hey, F around and find out. We'll find Narumi. Originally, there was no east or west. So where do south and north exist? There's a Jesus statue here. But we're seeing one. Might as well just make a wish while I'm at it. Jiso Buddha, please bless me with a lot of money. If it's that easy, then I want to make a wish too. Jiso Buddha actually showed up. Unfortunately, Jiso are not required to help yokai. No! So, just to put her on screen, wow, Marissa basically showed up as early in modern day Touhou as Touhou 7. It's his face. This is Yatadera Narumi, who is a Jizo statue that came to life just from the energy of the Forest of Magic. This is, I think, the marking of the second or third character who's really a statue come to life. First one that comes to my mind is Aon, who, you know, lives at the shrine. Dude, the Hattori Shrine. I was losing my mind there. Oops. But first and foremost, Narumi first appeared in Hidden Star in 4 Seasons, which was, I believe, if I remember correctly, the first Touhou game that ever made it to Steam, which was the biggest, which was super big because, of course, that's Touhou's official debut, where you don't necessarily have to, pirate it through, like, you know, what's his face? What, I'm losing my mind. My Touhou knowledge is both vast and also dwindling right now. Moria Shrine, where I usually download my games. Yeah, she showed up first in Hidden Star in 4 Seasons, which, if I remember correctly, that should be currently, like, 10? ESOD, PCB, IN, PCV, Shoot the Bullet, MOF. I say 10. No, that is way past 10. Well, it's up there. It's one of the newer ones. I say newer. It was released around 2017, 18. But yeah, she's from one of the newer entries, of course. And then as we talked to up here, or as we talked to before, Miss Alice is up here. Alice. Miss Alice Matrigold? Or Matrigold? Margaretgold? I can't remember. She first appeared in PCB, if I remember, Perfect Cherry Blossom, as a mid-boss? She showed up as a boss. I think she might have been one of those cases like Satya where she's both a mid-boss and a boss. She's pretty early in the entry. She's pretty early on in Touhou's lifespan. At least, you know, post Windows 98 era. The number of people getting lost has increased recently. Is it because the fairies have been causing trouble? Miss Alice, both Miss Marissa and you are magicians. Why are you considered a yokai while she is still considered a human? Ah, this is where Alice has to explain it. You didn't even learn abandoned food magic. There's no way she should be considered an actual magician. Abandoned food magic? There are two kinds of magicians. Some are natural born. The other are original humans who became magicians through training and research. Those who are born as magicians can utilize magic at birth. However, they too can die due to old age and disease. You have to master the abandoned worms magic to be considered an authentic magician. For humans, they must master the abandoned food magic, which allows them to consume magic instead of food. Only then can they be considered as an authentic magician. What kind of magicians are Miss Marissa and you? I'm the latter kind. I was once a human. For Marissa, she's only an apprentice right now. That means Miss Marissa still has a way to go. Yep. So, that kind of explains a little bit more, and also their close friendship since they both live in the Forest of Magic. Also, we have Shanghai here, who sells us pretty nice stuff to sell for the future. But since I am basically broke, the most I can do is like buy a fitness tee. And like a ginkgo nut. Ish. Yes! Oh, we broke! Alright, in that case then, I'll just collect a little bit more, and then we'll go back to our shift at the human village. We have a level 2 Izakaya here. Now, before I forget, Kyoko, please come back with me here. You are going to be my partner, of course, as I don't want to serve by myself like last time. More fun and more flavor to the story, especially if I have her with me. And what do I need to bring? I need to bring 14 mushroom stir fry for Marissa. And imitation bear paws. Well, if I just favorite a recipe. That's storage. Cuisines. Star the bear paw. And star the pork and mushroom stir fry. Where I always have them. Now, that requires a steamer, so I'm gonna look for something that I can use a steamer with. Any eggs will be fine, and then you require a pan, so I'd probably just stick to the usual big sellers. And then I'll have them on hand for whenever I need to serve them, because they don't have too much. I don't want to run out of either before I can serve them up. Meantime, trout will serve secret dried fish crisp. Croquettes are good too. Now, when it comes to the drinks, I can go higher end on my selection today. Then I'll be 2 pans. I need cutting board, steamer. Well, I just need one of everything just about. Alright, let's open up the day then. First shift after 1.5 hours. Alright, let's do this thing. Oh yeah, we're going to get our the Human Village soundtrack instead of the usual what's its face, instead of the Yokai Trail soundtrack. I'm probably desynced as I'm humming this on. Oops. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's see here. You want the dried fish crisp, sir? On the way? Ooh, hyper mode. Perfect. Yes, sir. You may have it, and Kyoko will give you a sparrow sake. Thank you very much. Get the combo going. Get the mood going. Fish crisp once more. Do 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 do. I told myself I wasn't gonna sing to the tune. Yet I'm still doing it because, well, it's good. Touhou music, you can't turn it down now. Smile. Right, so we have Renosuke with us. I need to make more kebabs. You want Renosuke? You like flowing fruits and shochu. Flowing and shochu. Do I have shochu? Yes, I do. Fruity sour counts as shochu, so I'll give you that. And then you want something flowing, sir. Alright. Let's put pumpkin croquettes and let's try a few things. I'm just gonna see what you may or may not like. Pumpkin will fulfill the filling part. Fill. Yeah, great job, Drizzy. And I'll see what else Renosuke likes. He doesn't like greasy, but he does like home cooking. Good to know. Good to know for the future, then. Make one of everything. Just get those all prepared, just about. But it's just gonna be nice and calm, at least until the rush hour comes on. Plus, I guess since this is my first day in the human village, business isn't going to be as active as I'd expected in-game to be. You know? Bobs, once again. Prepare a little bit more. And I got toss serving. Perfect. We love to see toss serving in this house. Plus, I don't have to worry too much. I don't have to tax myself with getting the drinks. Just Kyoko is already here. And also, it's not too busy to where I need to be. I will say though, maybe after like this night or so, I might call it, because I haven't been feeling the best, energy-wise, especially after all my mishaps earlier today. Alright, so maybe I'll go until 10, that way I can at least call it an hour in. Strange and chillable. Alright, let's do... Sweet... Strange... Stew. Then, you want something that is chillable. You want some fairy dew then, my good man. Yep, here we go. Kaisen's been spotted, coming her way over. Don't like mild, copy that. Good to know for the future, Wriggle. Thank you for your patronage! Now we need Durani eggs at number 6. That's number 3, at table number 3. Japanese and mid-alcohol for Kassen. You want fitness tea? We can try it out. And then you want something Japanese. Japanese in origin. Well, I can do onigiri, like always. Onigiri. Do I know anything else about Kassen right now? Japanese. I will assume she wants something legendary. Sweet, maybe? Photogenic, maybe? What else should I try? Maybe premium. Well, we're figuring out our taste, so I'm not gonna stress too much about it. Justin, what do you like? He doesn't like cheap. Copy that. Doesn't like cheap. Good with alcohol and neat. Alright. What is not cheap then? If I do like boiled tofu. There's like home cooking. And what was that? Good with alcohol? And she likes Japanese, but I don't have any way to make this Japanese. I think radish makes it good with alcohol though, right? Yes, it does. So I'll do that. I can add in like a fungus or so. You know, let's try fruity. Let's try adding a peach to her dish. Let's see if she likes it. Here we go, get another egg. See if Miss Towson likes it, and she wants a neat beverage. Neat. Sanjetsuri! Make my money back. She really does like it. Artistic expression for the fierce beast. Towson, when we please her, will cause this little tiger on a ball to spawn. If you check the tips on the right there, just start poison will continue to tip for the next 68 seconds. That applies to just waiting in line and also just sitting down, which is a really nice passive to have. Alright. I need more kebabs going. And I need more eggs going. Maceda's here. Cultural background and sake. Did I have any tasks with you? No, just Marissa and Rumia. Okay, Miss Akiu again. Cultural background and sake. Well, let's try it then. Home cooking, that doesn't give me cultural background though. Shoot, do I have any recipes that give me cultural background? I don't think I do. Do I? Dude. Okay. Well, do the usual. See if these are good. Stinky tofu, order needed. I gave somebody the wrong one, didn't I? Yes, I did. I very much so gave the stinky tofu wanter that. By accident. You want sake. Sanjetsuri for the nice lady. She likes Japanese and sweet foods. Good to know. And I'm sorry, sir, for getting your order wrong. That is my bee, as they say in the industry. Sitz wants the egg. Miss Akiu, cheatable beverage, and still cultural background. Well, I can't do that. I can give you sparrow sake. You want a pork and mushroom stir fry, Miss Akiu? She does like sweet though, so we did get that out of her. So I can do sweet. I can do like premium maybe. Add that on there. See if it hits. Another kebab. Yes, sir. It doesn't like greasy. Okay. Not the worst thing ever now. I need eggs. Copy that. And I need fistress. And finally, one more kebab. Good. Another egg. Miss Aki's still here too. I'm serving these out to the right people. Good here. Akiu, heatable again. Umeshu. Let's keep seeing what I can drag out of her. And what she may or may not want. Signature sweet. Let's make the lamprey. We'll see what happens here. And then, did I give her the eatable? No, I did not. Umeshu, for you. I made dark matter by accident. Oops. Well. Oops. Let's do savory. Let's do aquatic. Alright, I need bistress. Is everybody also wanting fruity sours? Miss Akiu, here you go, my lady. You just likes it. Neutral. Carbon neutral. The fact that I don't have a cultural background dish is really not the best. Japanese heatable. Perfect. Japanese sweet. Let's do photogenic maybe? You may like that. Mountain delicacy. And a heatable beverage. In that case then, why don't you have yourself a nice sparrow sake? There we go. Writing, is this the work of all yokai too? And if you hear that, right there, we got ourselves a signed washi, which is what we need for the quest. Mild food and heatable beverage. So she does like mild. So if I did something like I involved a bamboo shoot into that onigiri. The rescue is heatable. Copy that. She would like that still. Good to know for the future. I'll give me 2 signed washi today. Good. Now let's see our funds for the day. Not including the profit, the net profit that I spent. I mean, 3,000 revenue, and then I did purchase like a lot. That's still pretty good for a day. Alright. I'll save right there. Now I will say though, I would like to keep trying to fix the issues that are plaguing my live streaming, and I am so tuckered out after those problems, so I think I will go ahead and cut stream there for tonight, everybody. So just thank you again, everybody, for having your faith in me, for those that stuck around. I don't want to rate anybody else at the moment, I'm just kind of not feeling up to it as much. So please, do rest up, thank you everybody, and wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, have yourselves a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night now. Thank you for each and everything you've always done for me, and let us have ourselves a good night.